continue notre aventure sur Hellblade une fois de plus. Donc je tourne à la suite du dernier épisode. Hein. Donc du coup, on nous avait cassé notre épée. Et j'espère qu'on va trouver une autre arme assez vite. On peut pas passer. Tu prends une barre en fer, un bâton de bois, n'importe quoi, mais ça reste pas sans rien quoi. Ah ici.
Death for Sigmund and his brothers seems certain. But the king's wife is Sigmund's sister, and she begs for mercy and implores the king to chain them up instead. He agrees. Not for mercy, though, but because he plans an even more cruel and lingering death. Chained to a tree in the forest that night, a she-wolf comes and devours one of Sigmund's brothers. She returns, ravenous, night after night, until only Sigmund is left. The next day, Sigmund's sister sends a servant with honey to smear on Sigmund's face. But to what end? Well, that night, when the she-wolf appears again, you'll never guess what happens.
Oh, la bataille des frangins quoi. Les paysages ils sont beaux quand même. Vu le nombre de runes qui me reste à trouver, je crois qu'on s'approche de la moitié déjà de l'aventure. Il est assez court, mais il est vraiment bon. Y'a rien. C'est quoi, on peut rien faire. Ah non, on touche pas. D'accord, j'ai compris. Pas de soucis. C'est pas par là. Ils nous ont pas mis d'ennemis dans le coin, heureusement. Hein. C'est là où on était. Il y a un passage là. Alors attends. Il y a un passage là, je vais voir de l'autre côté pour savoir s'il y a une rune à débloquer. Ah, du coup. Il y a un autre passage là, ça doit se rejoindre.
As the she-wolf licks the sweet honey from Sigmund's face, he bites the wolf's tongue. The she-wolf pulls away, but Sigmund holds on. The chains break, and he is free. After his escape, Sigmund lives like us, hidden in the forest. His enemy, King Siggeir, believing him dead, as his sister plots revenge. And for vengeance to succeed, even the great Sigmund needs help. So she sends her sons to him. But their blood is weak and corrupted, and they're put to death by Sigmund. So his sister hatches a new plan, one that is cold of heart and pure of blood.
Eh ben... Vaut mieux pas être de leur famille. Hein. Ah mais... Sincèrement, ils auraient pas pu mettre des pavés sur le sol et faire une belle route. On n'est pas en Carmélide, hein, ils auraient pu le faire quand même. Alors là c'est le passage qu'on devait aller. Ouais c'est ça.
Day after day, watching from afar, she mimicked him, perfecting her own secret dance, wishing those fleeting moments of light would stretch out to last forever.
Allez, encore une petite rune. Il nous en reste combien à trouver? Ah putain, je vois rien avec le soleil.
Sigmund's sister trades shapes with a sorceress, and in disguise, she lies with her own brother. She gives birth to a son named Sinfjotli. After a time, she sends him to the forest to Sigmund. He tests the boy and finds him strong and fearless, and so they go to take their vengeance on King Siggeir. But luck is not on their side. They're captured, and Siggeir has them buried alive.
Enterré vivant. C'est chouette ça. Oh mais une marche interminable.
No, it's a trick. It's an illusion. It's not real.
Donc vraiment travailler le level design.
You're deluded. Where are you going? Where is she going? What is she following? You can't even fight. It's just deception.
How does he so effortlessly
on est bien
court
ici.
the world and bliss? If only she could do the same. See the world through eyes anew.
Ouais, j'ai l'impression que quand on va arriver là-bas, ça va être moins drôle.
Dance with it, just like he does.
What's your name?
Senua.
I haven't seen you before.
I don't leave home much.
Oh, Zenua's daughter.
I have to go.
Wait. Who taught you to fight like that?
No one.
No one.
Well, I watched you, and
You learnt all of that from watching me? You should become a warrior, you know.
me?
I'm Dillian. I'm here for the warrior trials. Just come and watch. And bring your sword.
You can't put it into words. That moment when you look into the eyes of the one who's supposed to reassure you, make you feel safe. It only takes an instant. Fear swallows you before you have a chance to make sense of it. And darkness becomes a part of who you are.
You killed him.
But her world changed the day the Northmen took him from her. Senua knows that there's no going back to how things were. That there's nothing to go back to at all.
Stay still, stay quiet, hide, don't tell her.
Their gods can see into your mind. They will use this power to destroy
They
you.
won't stop me. I can still feel it.
Whatever's left of him, they will never let him go.
I'm not gonna let him rot here.
You're the one rotting here.
Leave me alone.
You will die here,
No.
and all your suffering will have been for nothing.
Shut up! Dillian? Is that you? I'll find you, man. I promise.
Oh, on nous met dans l'ambiance quand même. Hein.
Can you see that? You want to believe it. Is he not real? Is he there? You're alone in these mountains. Is that Dillian? Nothing lives here. You won't survive.
C'est une fake rune ça.
Maybe it's a sign of a tree. What's he trying to tell you? He's waiting for you by the tree.
Et ouais. Ça ressemble pas à un sapin de Noël en tout cas. Hein. Ça ressemble à l'autre. Il y a une rune là-bas. Donc c'est l'avant-dernière celle-là.
As Sigmund and Sinfjotli are being buried alive, Sigmund's sister throws an armful of straw into the grave mound. Hidden in the straw is Sigmund's sword, the gift of Odin. They cut their way out of the grave mound and set fire to Siggeir's hall. The king burns to death. Sigmund calls to his sister to come out so that she may live and be honored. She does come out, but only to tell him the truth. That she had slept with him, her brother, to beget a strong avenger. I am not fit to live, she says, and walks back into the fire. Strike vengeance from your heart, Senua, as there is always a heavy price to pay.
Ouais, bon, en même temps, elle a plus rien à perdre. Hein. C'est quoi ces trucs là? Ah, la dernière. On a trouvé la dernière rune. Bon bah au moins ça sera fait. Et donc on a fait la moitié donc.
And here is the end of Sigmund's story. He was a fierce and great warrior who fought many battles. But one day, an old man came onto the battlefield. Although shadowed by a hood, Sigmund saw that he only had one eye. The man raised his spear, and Sigmund struck at it with his sword, but the sword shattered into pieces. Sigmund then knew that this was Odin, and thus that victory could not be his. He bowed his head and accepted his end. Dying, he tells his wife that she is with child, and that her son will one day make a great weapon out of the fragments of his sword. The sword named Gram.
Bah voilà, c'est cette épée qu'il nous faut. On va bien nous la filer. Ça va servir ça. C'est obligé. On a combien? 4, 5, je sais plus. C'est une épée? Oh c'est l'épée. Ah, GG à nous. GG à nous quoi.
Take it. A sword. Take it. Dillian left it for you. Take it. Take it. Take it. Take it.
A sword that can slay gods. Its name is Gram. It was forged by the god of all Northmen, Odin, and gifted to Sigmund, a great warrior.
I need this sword. It's important. Can you help me?
The sword appears whole, but it is an illusion. It shattered into shards long ago. It is said a great warrior can reforge Gram by answering the trials of Odin, one for each shard. The roots of the Tree of Death will take you to new lands where you will face the trials.
Go to the shards. Go to the shard. Go to the shards. What's the shard? Find it.
Ça aurait été trop
The
simple.
metal runestones.
Bon bah du coup on sait à quoi ça sert.
Find it. The metal.
On a
the
deux
runes.
ici,
You
une
need
là,
that
ça fait
sword.
3,
Go to the
4,
shard. Find the shards.
4. Je sais pas si on en avait une de l'autre côté. Non, c'était une rune. Ok. Bon bah on va commencer directement. Je peux pas passer là? Ah putain, faut que je fasse tout le tour, sérieux? Bon, on va commencer par celle-là.
Where is it? Find it. There it
Bon, on
is.
n'a pas d'épée donc
Focus. Focus. Use your eyes. Look. Get closer.
faudrait pas qu'il y ait d'ennemis.
A king
Mais
in
je
the
pense que
north
ça va être
forced the dwarves
des
to make a
énigmes.
sword that would never fail and never rust, and that would slice through iron and stone and bring victory to its bearer. But the angry dwarves cursed it. It would be the death of a man every time it was drawn, and it would be the death of the king. Let me tell you about the sword Tyrving.
I don't recognize this place. Where are we? Where is she?
It feels wrong. Where are we now?
Ah, d'accord, on a traversé le portail.
Burial mound.
D'accord.
So strange that we go to such lengths to bury death.
Des drapeaux, je pense qu'il faut les suivre.
Something so very
Je vais voir d'abord de ce côté.
ordinary, inevitable.
Bon, l'histoire des runes est
It's
quand
as if
même
we
assez
conspired to
intéressante.
hide death, because we have
J'aime
no
bien.
answer for it. But when it comes and forces itself onto our friends or loved ones,
C'est une croix, il y en a 4 ici.
then
Ça.
comes the reckoning.
Senua, you remind me of a story that the Northmen tell about a young woman warrior. Her name is Herver, the daughter of a berserker born after he was killed. She's a wild, willful child who teaches herself to fight with weapons. When she learns where her father is buried, her only desire is to reclaim the treasure buried with him, but above all, the sword, Tyrving.
D'accord, elle veut récupérer l'épée de son père. Enfin, de là à le déterrer. Ah, d'accord, l'arbre est là-bas. En fait, ils nous ont juste fait traverser. D'accord. Ah, je sais que je me répète, mais la bande son est vraiment magnifique. Hein. On fait un travail de fou sur ça. Hein, quand même. On va passer de ce côté, si on peut. Non, il n'y a rien. Il y a peut-être une rune par passage.
Don't go in there. Go in. You have to go in. Take the torch. It's too dark. Take it. This will help you. Careful. You
y en a une qui me dit de pas aller et l'autre de prendre la torche et d'y aller.
Who's there?
Ouais. Pas vraiment rassuré du coup là. En plus il y a quelqu'un qui crie.
Dillian, I'm here. I'm here for the trials. Like when we first met,
On
remember?
va prendre par là, on verra bien.
I'll find him.
Attends, il y a quoi là? D'accord. On va voir ce qu'il y a d'abord de l'autre côté.
What's that? Did you hear that? Nothing. Was that voices?
Il y a bien un passage de l'autre côté.
Voices dead. Not Dillian.
Ouais.
Dillian's calling to you. Can
J'entends
you
la
listen?
voix qui est par là.
Where is he? He sounds like he's getting further away. Have you lost him? You're going the wrong way. Are you lost and have you lost him? Where are you?
On peut l'allumer ça.
Turn right. Over this way. What was that?
D'accord.
This way. Follow this way. Nothing. Where are we?
Ça brûle le... Attends, ça brûle le dessus. Non.
There he is. There he is.
Ah, il est là.
Dillian, there he is. Finally, you found him.
What's wrong? What happened? Can you hear me?
How did you let him go?
Il va passer là.
Just wait there. I'll find you.
How could you? You have to find him. This is your
Je
mission.
peux pas passer.
Find him. You have to use everything you have and find him.
D'accord,
Get
y a
him
rien
back.
ici.
It's just there. How could you lose him? How could you lose him? How could you
Ah,
find
taisez-vous
him?
les voix, taisez-vous. Oh, elle nous laisse aucun répit. Hein. Bon, il y a encore une torche. Donc, là dessus, il n'y a pas de trou. On est d'accord. Non, bah, normal. Ça m'a l'air d'être un petit peu plus éclairé sur la gauche. On va d'abord aller là, hein. Ok. Ah bah, une rune. D'accord, donc les 4 runes sont bien ici.
Herver disguises herself as a man to join a band of warriors, and soon becomes their leader. When they come to the island where her father is buried, her men do not want to go ashore. They say that evil haunts the island, and that it is a worse place by day than other places are by night. Fearless, she lands alone. There are many grave mounds, and all of them have ghostly flames burning over them. She comes to the grave mound of her father after passing through these ghostly fires as though they were mist. The flames I passed through were real enough. Damn the Northmen to hell.
D'accord. Bah, on repart de l'autre côté du coup. Nous on arrive de là. Hein. Ouais, il y a le chariot. Bon, on repart de l'autre côté.
Don't touch the walls. You don't know what they might do. Turn back. She has to keep going.
C'est une rune là-bas.
She has to keep going. If you go down there, no one can save you. It's too scary.
Attends. Pourquoi la torche elle s'est allumée là-bas? Il y a une rune ici, on est ok. On va déjà aller prendre la rune.
I can hear him.
Within the burial mound, Herver calls on her father to wake from death and bring her his sword. She says that it is not seemly for the dead in their grave mounds to bear valuable weapons. Her father answers with words of warning. You go to your doom. Baleful runes surround you. You have gone mad. You have lost your mind. Your thoughts are confused. It is dangerous to wake the dead. Like I said, she reminds me of you.
Ouais.
The voice is getting louder. Listen, Dillian. Listen, listen, listen. It's him. Listen. It's getting louder. There he is. You're getting closer.
Ça doit être un putain de labyrinthe.
Follow the voice. You're nearly there. Dillian's voice. It's him. He's going to save you.
Je sais pas par où passer.
Find him.
On va vite voir de l'autre côté. À gauche que j'entends la voix.
Find another way. It's not working. You have to use your mind. Where can you go? You're failing. Find another way.
J'échoue.
Think. Focus.
Ah, mais attends, on a déjà allumé là-bas.
He's disappeared. You let him slip through your fingers once again. Think clearly. You have to find another way. There
on l'a
has to
déjà
be
lu.
another way.
Attends, c'est pas une histoire de bouclier. Là-bas, c'est le même bouclier qu'ici. C'est trop voyant pour que ça soit anodin. C'est ça le miroir. On va faire comme ça. On va prendre le bouclier différent à chaque fois, on verra bien.
You don't recognize it. Don't doubt yourself. You'll never find it. She doesn't recognize it. Yes,
Là-bas, c'est pas allumé.
she doesn't. Listen to his voice. Listen. Dillian.
Mais ça ressemble au bouclier qu'on avait avant.
She can't hear.
Attends, on n'est pas allé là-bas, on va aller là-bas. Du coup,
It's not him. It's not him. We told you. We told you it was a trick.
il me semble que le bouclier il est différent. On va regarder le bouclier. On dirait il a des traces blanches celui-là. Ouais. Ah, il y a de la lumière là-bas. Il y a de la lumière. Attends. Le bouclier c'est le même, c'est ça? Ça a l'air d'être le même. On va prendre l'autre chemin. Je suis toujours en train de penser au cri qu'on a entendu au tout début là. S'il y a une bête à l'intérieur, on est dans la merde.
Happening. It's not him. It can't be. What's that sound? The voice is changing. What?
Bah, c'est la dernière celle-là.
That
C'est cool.
doesn't sound like Dillian. It sounds like.
Herva ignores her father's warnings. The grave mound opens, and it seems to be full of fire. Again, Herva demands her inheritance, but her father warns her the sword is cursed and would be the bane of her family. But he relents and brings her the sword. She leaves the island with it, but the curse holds true, and death would follow in the years to come. And so, Senua, the misdeeds of a father have cursed his daughter.
What's in there? What's in there? What is it? A secret room. There are bars. How do you get in there? How does she get in there? Maybe you can. There's no way in.
Attends, il n'y avait pas une sortie ici?
Find a way. There's always a way. Don't stop now. Don't give up now. Find a way. You're too close to stop. What's in there?
Il me semble semblait qu'il y avait un passage sur la gauche. Moi aussi je deviens fou, c'est pas possible. Attends, on venait de là, il me semble. Et là c'était le même bouclier. Ouais, tout se ressemble. Non, on tourne en rond si on prend à gauche, donc c'est bien à droite. Enfin, je dois louper quelque chose, c'est pas possible. Un truc que j'ai pas vu. Donc là c'est fermé. Là c'est là où il y a la rune. Il y a un truc que je vois pas. Comment ils veulent que je fasse s'ils me font tourner en rond? Donc il faut que je retourne en arrière alors? Vu que là on tourne en rond. Si je retourne en arrière. Donc c'est là-bas qu'on n'est pas passé. Ah bah voilà, du coup.
Quiet. He wants me to find him. I'm lost without him.
Je le sens mal. D'accord, on était de l'autre côté.
That voice. It's not Dillian.
On est déjà passé par là. Oh. C'est pas bon ça. Ça sent pas bon. Bon, je pense qu'on n'a pas le choix. Hein. On va lui foutre la torche dans le... Enfin bon, vous voyez l'image. Hein.
Dillian wants me to face my fears. Father? I'm leaving. I've decided. I think it will be good for me.
It's the darkness. It's speaking through
No,
you.
Dad, it's me. can beat it in my own way.
I can see the darkness in your eyes, child.
I met a boy.
Boy?
The chief said.
No.
He said he could help me.
It's a trick.
He said I could be normal.
Normal?
Yes.
No boy is going to save you. No one can. When they see the rot growing inside you,
No.
they will turn their back on you. The gods can only fix you through my hand. You're going nowhere.
No.
You will not defy the gods. Come, child, take my hand. Come. Senua.
I am leaving.
You cannot escape the darkness. Your curse will make everyone suffer. You will have blood on your hands!
On a réussi. Ah, ça va, je m'attendais à pire. Mais je répète, hein, je lui aurais bien foutu la torche dans le... Ah bon. D'accord, donc c'était son passé quand Dalion était mort et elle a voulu défier les dieux. D'accord. Bon bah écoutez les gens, je vais vous laisser là. Donc likez la vidéo, mettez-moi un commentaire et abonnez-vous si vous le voulez. Hein. Donc je vous dis à bientôt et à la prochaine. Bye bye.